Yeah, hey, they call me SK cause I used to keep that cutter on my waist. Change my ways, now we positive and on the better things. Trip down memory lane, me and Fame, we used to let it bang. Take your soul just for talking, I thank the Lord that I changed.
XKJ, what's up? How you been?
What up, homie? What's good?
It's been a minute, G-Dog. I ain't seen you in probably, I would say, 3-4 years when I actually felt like I had a rap career and I was trying to do something, try to put out some music. But one thing that's crazy to me is seeing you and seeing the growth from that time, because just knowing you as a person and, you know, how we went to a whole bunch of similar schools and stuff, I always seen you had a boss-like quality and, like, always trying to do stuff on your own.
Facts.
And then it's really hard that when you want to do something like rapping, trying to take that serious.
Facts.
So what kept you lit for, like, these couple of years, or even now, just traveling and doing everything? Like, what made you say, fuck it, this is something I want to take serious? Because as you know, everybody was trying to do it back in the days, but not as much people really
progressed, as in
I wouldn't say progress, follow through.
follow through. That's the better word. But to be honest, really, I just some people don't get the benefit of actually seeing the future themselves.
So do you think people give up too early?
Of course. It's hard. It ain't easy, bro.
Definitely, especially when you starting off your own shit. You be expecting a whole bunch of shit, and then
It's not even expectation. It's just like,
well, you don't think so? You don't think people put too much expectations on themselves, and then when they feel like they fail, or
yeah.
what was it like for you?
I put a lot of pressure on myself too, though. Yeah.
Is that what kind of helped you to keep going, or?
Yes and no. My thing is, like, I really took the time and I cut off everybody, stayed to myself, and I actually learned the game. And I actually learned the benefits of doing everything.
When you say you learned the game, like the whole business side
The
of
whole business side, the whole learning how to deal with people.
I feel like you was always like that though, like your whole life, even with like computers or even with like games. I feel like instead of just playing there, instead of just being a part of it, you're always somebody who tries to take total control and tries to like make things better for themselves.
Facts.
So where did it start? What made you want to actually make music and become an artist?
To be honest, it's like one of those weird ass, yo, you wouldn't believe this shit. Like, we went to school together. You remember math teacher, Mr. Ward?
I didn't.
Math teacher.
Are you talking about elementary?
High school, bro.
I don't know Mr. Ward. I don't know Mr. Ward.
It's a white guy that his class was on the side of the lunchroom. He was right next to.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
So, you know, niggas, we fell in math like, bitch, we ain't doing work. You feel me?
So was you like, did you have notes? Was you always making music at that time?
I'm about to get to that. So, homie, like, everybody was failing his class. And homie was like, yo, whoever comes up with, like, you guys can come up with, like, a creative rap song, I'd give you guys extra credit. And me, I had an F.
In the class?
In the class. And, like, I'm over here trying to graduate. I'm over here worrying about my grades. Like, damn, I need this extra credit.
So this started off as something just to, like, get by in class?
Get by in class, bro.
So when you actually was writing and stuff, did that make you feel like, oh, I can take myself serious, or?
Not even that. It's just the effort that I put into it. He asked us to, like, write it, and we would speak it out in class. But me, I went the extra mile, and I had access to 505 Teen Center. You can record that for free, bro.
Definitely.
I went ahead and
definitely Teen Center used to go to.
And I went ahead and downloaded the beat, and I went to the Teen Center, and I recorded it, and I put it on a file. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
He was expecting me to just read it out loud.
So he thought you was just gonna come read it on paper.
Exactly. I brought the whole. I hooked it up to the class speakers.
What made you want to do that?
I don't know.
Did you feel like you was performing in front of everybody, kind of? Because it's like, in that time, there's like 30-something kids in the class.
Exactly, but I wasn't even thinking like that. It's just like, I always go the extra mile for me. Like,
so when it comes to like personal work, and not just even for school, but when you're doing something that kind of makes you feel creative.
You gotta go all the way or go home. Like, you feel me?
I mean, that's the only way you could really reward yourself, or even feel like you get something at the end of the day, is when you put in all that work. And it's kind of like being a one-man band show. When you run your business, you know you know how to mix and master your vocals, you know how to do all that stuff.
Facts. Shit, it's a one-man team right here. I got my shooter here, and it's me. We ain't no friends, none of that. It's just One
What
bad man. Yeah.
what when you say no friends, what made you realize you kind of had to cut people off? Because I know for me, when I was starting this stuff, I realized some of the people wasn't really a lot. I had a lot of people that was saying, yeah, like, but they would rather wait till I do something before I can even get any input, anybody's effort. What made you realize, you just had to cut people off and kind of be to yourself?
When you involve people in your shit, you put some sort of expectation on them, and when they don't deliver, it's just like, bruh, like, what's wrong with you?
Did that always? So was that something that kept happening in the beginning with most of your friends, and you just cut everybody off?
You know how much money I invested into niggas to put them on my team, and then they folded? Like, I ain't
So instead of you just saying, yo, shout me out, you was actually putting money in some of your people.
I was putting money, like, bro, I bought a whole bunch of camera equipment worth over $3,000. Like, I did that twice, actually. And they both ran off. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just charge it to the game. It's whatever. Like, I ain't tripping, but you know what I'm saying? That just made me like, if you're gonna come to my circle, you gotta be on your shit already, or you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be willing to put in the work or bring something
to the table, because I bring a lot. So you feel me? Well, what you bringing? You know what I'm saying?
So what was it like when you were like, okay, I'm gonna start a team? This is something that you're gonna have to do majority of the things yourself, or do you look for people to do things for you and you ride with them? Like, how does, if you want to start a team? Because for me,
I didn't start the team yet. I'm still looking. I'm still trying to add people to my team. Right now, it's just me and my shooter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It's just we travel, and you know what I'm saying.
So she travels with you and everything?
Yes, sir.
What made you actually want to trust somebody like her to put her in that position and be like, okay? Because I know a lot of times for me, because I have, my cousin with me, it's more so of that trust, feeling like he kind of wants it just as much as I do, but we got two different goals. Mm-hmm. But we still wanting to help each other out, and then in the long run, it's gonna just come through for us.
Yeah, first of all, I put my trust in God. I feel like, my energy is on some different level shit, so God ain't gonna send me. And if he does send me somebody that's not worth it, I'm a spot it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. My shooter has great energy, and, like, we get work done, and there's no hidden.
So you don't really hang around people who smoke or drink or party all the time?
I don't smoke. I don't drink.
That's not...
Nah, I don't do that.
Do you feel like that's something weird to say as an artist nowadays, that you don't smoke, you don't drink?
I don't give a fuck. I don't do that shit.
Because a lot of people be acting sometimes, so I feel like that's...
Yeah, you got to be yourself, bro. I ain't going to smoke for what?
So that's one thing I kind of noticed too, because I thought you was actually at least a smoker, a drinker, because I've been, I've been smoking since forever, like since high school, middle school.
I used to smoke, like, but...
It wasn't for you.
At the end of the day, as you grow older and as you get into the game, you change and you evolve, and you leave certain things behind and you pick up new things. So I used to smoke, and I realized that wasn't me. I was hanging around the wrong crowd at that time.
When did you realize that it wasn't that's not a part of your routine? That's not what makes you get up in the morning. That's not what helps you grind.
Bruh, I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm around people. I'm smoking. All right, I'm chilling with a bid. Like, I gotta smoke with her. Like, I ain't doing all that. Like, no more. Like, it's whatever. It's not me type shit.
Do you feel like you get a certain type of energy when you're removed from people who abuse like all of these different things? Perks, weed, alcohol. Because one thing I notice when people drink is that when they get drunk too much and when they start drinking a lot, it lowers their energy or it lowers the type of person they are. And then when they black out, they wake up and they be like, damn, I don't remember that. And it's like, how do you sit there and drink so much and pour yourself up to that point where you just black out?
To each their own, because, like, some people love that shit. They get higher. Like, some people, when they do that shit, they a different person. They lit. You know what I'm saying? And some people...
So is there something else that you found that gets you that same type of high, like making your music and stuff, or...
Work.
Just constantly...
Studio, like, nigga, like, I need to work. Like, put me in a booth. Like nigga, let me create a music, because I do creative directing too, so I come up with concepts for music videos. All the music videos that you see of mine, I came up with the idea myself.
So you're like the producer and
everything. I mean, I got the shooter to shoot it.
Of course, but I'm saying like with you bringing the ideas and executing everything, that's you.
Exactly.
What made you just... I mean, I feel like that's just you as a whole, just knowing you personally, just seeing how you would kind of try to take over a lot of situations. I just feel like somebody like you, if you was just only making music and that's the only thing you was doing, I feel like you'll kind of be miserable because
real.
you got somebody else managing you, because you got somebody else booking on your stuff. I just feel like, you know, sometimes some people kind of do need that control, that instead of getting high or, you know, doing all of this
Facts.
other crazy stuff, partying, try to, you know, put all that effort into working. Because,
Exactly.
you know, it's crazy because...
And I give out a lot of free game too. It's a whole bunch of artists out here, you know, that's popping, not popping, or whatever. I still give out game. They reach out to me like, yo, I need help. And I ain't afraid to give it out to them. Like,
when they say, yo, I need help, what do they be saying? Like,
yo, I had a couple artists, you know, I ain't mentioning nobody, but, you know, he reached out to me and it's like, yo, I need help with the marketing. I see you marketing. How do you do it? Like,
so like stuff for promo runs on social
exactly,
media.
getting their shit out there, being an artist, you know? And me, a nigga like me who likes giving out game, I gave it to him and it's just like, I go back and look at my clients. I call them, you know, I meant like it's a client, you know what I'm saying? I put you in the game, you know what I'm saying? I look at their page now and it's just like, oh shit, this
So
shit
your
working.
advice actually do be
Of course,
working.
bro, I ain't
So
out
you
here-
know you're not crazy. You know some
know
of the
I'm
stuff
not
you
crazy,
be.
bro.
But do you
Like-
feel like you're crazy when you gotta cut people off? You're
no.
not smoking. Everybody
Fuck
be
no.
smoking.
Bro,
Everybody be
bro,
drinking.
my shooter tells me all the time, like, your cutoff game is too crazy. Like, it's
month were you
fucking
born?
too crazy. I'm a Libra.
What? That's crazy because you're really balanced. You can sense out people's energy.
Bruh, I cut niggas off for sneezing wrong, bro. Bruh,
Especially
like,
during the pandemic.
for sure, bro. Like, I cut niggas off, bitches off, like, bruh. You text me wrong, like, fix that. Like, I don't come at you wrong, don't come at me wrong. Come correct, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So when it comes to game and, you know, to see how far you've come, and we don't even, well, I don't know the future, so I can't really predict your ceiling. But I know you probably have no limitations on yourself, especially you trying to be the boss and trying to do everything. So what's some game you would try to give to somebody that's 15, 14, 16, rapping, doing everything on their own and like, I wouldn't say struggling, but, you know, just trying to make a name for themselves and don't really know the proper steps to take?
be yourself. Please. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be your fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be like the next person who you think is cool. You cooler them. Like, you might be doing better than the person you think is winning. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think social media kind of plays a part in
Hell
that?
yeah. Yes.
Because everybody wants to get the
Everyone
followers, the
is
attention.
living. Everyone is
But
follows up.
That's
but
what social media is, though. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all of that stuff is highlights.
Facts.
And a lot of people chase the highlights and want. And that's the thing I feel like that's so wrong with social media, too, is when you look at these people, they don't post none of the bad stuff they be going through. They
Never.
just post
I mean,
the good
even
stuff.
with main celebrities, I be around these people and it's like,
Even with celebrities?
yeah, everybody goes through it. They just don't show it.
That's what I'm saying. They only show the good side to
Like-
it. And a lot of times you may think this celebrity or this person don't be going through the same stuff,
bro,
but everybody goes through life. Everybody.
You gotta think about this. You're a fucking main list celebrity. Your trust issues is fucked up. Your anxiety is through the roof because you're doing bro. You can be on 3 different coasts in one day. Traveling to LA, then going like I felt it. Like I remember one time I went to LA, spent a few hours there, then flew back to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you imbalancing. All that shit is running through your head. A normal, like, I understand we all human, but the mind frame of an artist, like, that's on the go, that's traveling, that's handling this, that's
It's on a
handling
different
that,
level.
It's
You-
on a different level.
you
It's
have
just
to be.
like, there's no. That's why these artists, they influence with drugs. Like, they're always on drugs. That's how they try to cope with it.
How do you cope with some of your problems since you don't smoke or drink?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm still figuring it out. But it's hard. You know
Do you
what
have
I'm
a day off?
saying? Nah.
That's probably why. You probably work so much, you don't really have the time to really think about your emotions or think about, you know,
Facts.
some of those things. And you just, by the time you're done, it's either you're getting ready to eat or getting ready to go to sleep or you're getting ready to travel.
But the thing is, I take, like, what I mean I don't have a day off is just like, I take my day off when I don't got shit to do. Like if an opportunity come up, like right after this, like I got to run and do something right quick. After that, I'm free. But opportunities like line up. Like let's just say where I'm going next.
Opportunities don't come all the time, so you got to walk through the door.
But what I'm saying, what I'm doing next, if I meet somebody, I run into a lot of people. Like, yo, this person can be like, yo, I'm doing a marketing party on my yacht tonight. You should pull up. I just added something to my to-do list. I'm not finna go party. I'm finna go work. Like,
So you don't normally plan, like every day is really spontaneous for you.
days are planned. Like this obvious interview was planned. I had this on my schedule, and you know what I'm saying. But sometimes my schedule just keeps adding. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps adding.
So when you do finally get that day of nothing, do you rest or
As I said, like I'm,
you probably don't even rest, do
I
you?
don't. I be trying to feel like, fuck, what could I do? Like, I be giving myself anxiety. I'm like, bro, damn, bro. I need to, hold on. Oh, shit, I forgot I need to finish my website. Oh, shit, I need to do my merch right quick. Oh, shit. When that is done, I'm like, fuck, what can I do next? Fuck, shit, let me clean the house. Like, like I'm always on the go, bro.
What makes you just want to keep grinding so hard?
Because I'm not complacent where I'm at.
You're not where you want to be.
I'm not where I want to be in life.
Where do you want to be? Where do you
I want to be just as important as Drake.
just as important?
Just as important and just even bigger than Drake.
And by that, do you with that type of influence or with that type of notoriety in the game, what would you be having? Like, would you have a label? Would you have what would you be trying to do if you were actually at that point?
Obviously start my own label. Yes.
Because the only reason why I say
having artists under me, because if you under me, bruh, you're on the road to success. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I give out game is just like, I feel like I give out too much game at that. The game is to be sold, bruh, to be honest.
But why do you say too much?
Because the game is to be sold, to be honest. This rap game is to be sold, but I'm giving it for free.
And is that
And
because
when you give it for free, niggas don't take advantage. They take it as like, okay, cool. They don't really take it into consideration.
do you feel like when you were coming up, that's some of the things you had to deal with was people not giving you that same type of advice or
Nah, nobody was giving me shit. I had to go through my depressed days alone, pray to God alone, asking him for knowledge alone. Ain't nobody was in my corner. I got my family, my parents, you know.
you don't think that's kind of all you need though is your family?
Of course, that's all you need, bro. Yeah. You need a solid team and you need your family, bro. That's it. That's it. You don't need friends hanging around you. Fuck. If they not bringing something to you, out of here. What the fuck you here for? Unless you doing some type of business unless you doing something for them or they doing for you. I mean, I understand you need friends. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain friends where it's just like, I see what you want. I ain't even trying to be around you. But you my dog, I'm going to keep you around. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bruh. Like, nah.
What do you think you learned already from knowing right from wrong in that moment? Because a lot of times, like you said, brothers be making the wrong mistakes and choosing to do a whole bunch of things that risk their life and freedom. So what was that made you just say, this, I'm going to focus on myself, I'm going to do better for myself, I'm going to do me?
I just noticed the influence that I have on people.
Like you actually
And
being able to...
I got great energy, and it's just like...
You do.
And I be around certain people, and it's just like I feel low, and it's just like I'm not myself when I'm around other people that don't match my energy. So it's just like, why would I lower myself to be around you when I'm already up here? You know what I'm saying?
And you was already feeling that at like 16, 15?
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, when I was, you know what I'm saying? When I was 16, 17, I didn't know I was going to be where I'm at right now. Doing the things that I do, nigga. I walk in the mall, like, niggas know me. Like, look, like, I walk
What is
around
that
the
like?
city.
'Cause-
it's amazing, bro, because at the end of the day, it's not like I'm brushing them off like, yo, what's good? Like, I sit there and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what y'all doing
Is that
today?
something
Like,
you always wanted, though, to people
of course.
to actually...
Spread positivity. That's what this tattoo means right here. It's a symbol.
Definitely. I see you...
XKJA is this world right here is just spreading positivity. Once you see this symbol, it's like the peace sign. You see this peace sign right here? It's just like, oh shit, everything is gonna be all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm all about spreading positivity, encouraging others to do great. Yeah,
That's amazing.
for sure.
And
Facts.
I definitely feel like there should be a lot more people that are out there doing the same thing. And a lot of times people don't really know what they like. A lot of times people abuse themselves, like I said, with alcohol and weed, and
Facts.
just have a lower vibration. And it really sucks because sometimes you can see the potential in people, and then
Facts.
they just throw all of it
I
away.
change people's lives, bro, just by hanging out with me for one day.
What-
They usually smoking, they usually drinking, but they hanging around me. Their energy is already high. Like my energy spreads to them. It's like they forgot about it.
Is it because you have such a high work effort and all of the things you're trying to accomplish every day, day to day, and it's a nonstop grind?
Not even that. It's just good vibes, bro. My energy is just floating through this room right now.
And that's
to be
something
honest.
you just want to
And
always
it's
give to people.
spreading, bro. Like you right next to me. You blessed right now, homie. Like on some real shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And that's definitely why I wanted you on, and that's why I appreciate you as a person, because it's always wonderful to see somebody from your hometown to kind of go through that grind and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do me. Like, yo, I choose this career, but I'm not gonna be like them.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be my own boss. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
smoke. I'm not gonna drink. You know, I spent all this money to do my
Ain't
videos.
nothing wrong with that though. I'm not saying there's
I'm
nothing
not,
wrong
I'm
with
not
smoking
saying
and
this,
drinking.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong, but to be smoking and drinking at 15, 14, 16, your mind isn't really all the way developed yet. You're not
Facts.
really making the smartest decisions for yourself.
Facts.
And like I said, people you can see with a lot of potential be just abusing themselves in that type of way, and it sucks because in Palm Beach, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's a lot of people with talent. There's a lot of people who should
Facts.
be, and that's why I'm doing my podcast, because I want to share stories like this to get people. If they see us chasing our dreams and doing what we had to do, and the fact that
Yeah,
you talk
encourage
about
them.
anxiety and the mental stuff, I want people to know all of those emotions and those feelings come with everybody.
real,
A
boy.
celebrity, a rapper, a football player, whatever. Anybody y'all think is really up there in life, they be going through the same emotions
Major
and
anxiety.
trials and
It's
tribulations and the same mental stuff we go through.
It's crazy. It's really real out here. You're not alone. Like it's real, bro. and it's a lot of people don't know this, but people smoke. Like that's the thing with me and the niggas with anxiety.
You felt like the weed was kind of boosting up your anxiety a little bit?
That too, but like people that aren't artists, people that aren't creative thinkers, they can't feel what we feel because it's just like it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. They blessed not to have the problems that we have, like trouble breathing, trouble this, trouble that. Like fuck, I'm overthinking. Like I can't trust this person, right? Like what's going on? Like my body's shutting down right now. It's a blessing because they don't have to deal with that shit. But it's also a curse. Like yo, look at my mindset though. You feel me? It all comes. My mindset comes with this anxiety. So it's just like the shit that I would think of, they not thinking of that. Like they not gonna think of it.
How do you well, you say anxiety, so how do you kind of deal with that? Do you meditate?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still learning.
Still learning about yourself, still learning, some of the things you like, what makes you better, what brings higher energy?
Yeah. I'm having a fucking anxiety attack right now, nigga.
How
like,
come?
I don't know. That's just how
I
it
feel
is,
that
bro.
though. I feel that though, but
And like people with anxiety, they try to mask it. Like you wouldn't know that I'm dealing with it right now. It's real, bro.
I mean, I'm glad that you're honest, because a lot of times I don't think people are honest about their anxiety or, mental health, period. Just because they put that under mental health, a lot of people are scared to say they're anxious.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
what's crazy when you say anxiety, it's really you're excited. Like it's another way to say excitement. It's just a different word, but it's kind of the same feeling. You get excited, like you're excited for this or. It's kind of weird because anxiety can affect you in a whole bunch of ways. You can be
Facts.
too excited to the point you're scared of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. It's a lot of.
I'm not scared. It's
No,
just
no,
like
no.
I'm just
It's just being excited.
like,
just
yeah. It's a lot. I got a lot of shit going on in my mind right now. Like I'm thinking about next week. Like I'm about to take a trip. I'm about to take a trip to Africa. I'm about to take a trip to New York. Like I'm thinking about all of these things are just in my brain, just cycling right now while I'm
You're
sitting
constantly
here
on the
doing
go.
this interview. You know what I'm saying?
your mind
Think
is
about it.
constantly.
Think about I'm just supposed to be focusing on this interview right now, but my mind is here. My mind is here right now. Nigga, I'm thinking about this drink, this bitch busting. Like, everything is just cycling. Like
Do you think that's a problem though? I don't think so. I think
as I said, it's a blessing and a curse. I don't know.
I would even say it's a curse because I'd say that's kind of what makes you who you are. That's what allows you to do some of the things you do. Think about it. If your mind wasn't in all of these different, places or all of these different things, you probably wouldn't be doing some of the things you were doing. You wouldn't have you wouldn't be able to realize how some people are from different people. You wouldn't be able to, realize what you like or what you don't like, or even get a chance to
I get what
focus
you're
on
saying,
yourself.
But what I mean by it's a curse, like you wouldn't understand until you feel it. Like right now, I'm over here trying to focus on my breathing and have a conversation with you at the same time. That's hard. You get what I'm saying? It's hard.
And to be honest, I don't know if I really, I do go through anxiety, and I'm not gonna say I don't, but a lot of ways that help me deal with how my mind be pacing, because I'm not gonna lie, I be on the same thing. Like even right now as we're doing this interview, I got a lot of stuff that I'm thinking of, or other people I want to talk to. The way, and to be honest, that's how I kind of do my interviews. I play in my mind over and over how I think somebody's gonna react, or what I want to say, or what I don't want to say, and I keep playing that in my mind. Yeah, I feel like it's a little, but to be honest, I feel like some of the things, once you learn how to deal with yourself and, just a part of that life and journey, there are ways.
You get used to it.
I wouldn't say used to it, but to be honest, meditating kind of helps me a lot. Okay. And I wouldn't say meditating for a long time, but try 10, 15 minutes when you, like you said, focus on your breathing. But meditation gives you that time when you're just by yourself alone and just not only focus on breathing, but you allow your thoughts to kind of.
Like, I tried it. I don't think I can just sit here and just fucking and just breathe. Like,
and it's not easy though. But
I don't.
That's
think
why
I could do
people
that.
say 15, 10 minutes a day, because a lot of times you see people, they be meditating for 30, 45 minutes. But the first thing to meditating is kind of releasing your thoughts.
Facts.
Being able to be in that moment for yourself. It's a space for you to just kind of relax, let everything go.
Facts.
But the way this is, for me, I ain't gonna lie, I never really meditate like that. And at first, I was doing it and I wasn't doing it. It was kind of on and off. But then at first, I just really focused on the breathing exercises. And then I was kind of figuring out my thoughts. And one of them, I was just like, damn, why do I get so excited? Why do I get this feeling? And I was just thinking about it. And then I was just really breathing, relaxed. And you know what's crazy? I finally got like into, I would say like 20, 25 minutes into the meditation. And I realized like, damn, that anxiety actually came from my dad, because, my mom raised me. Yeah. But a lot of times, if I get in trouble or some shit, my dad would come and discipline me on some Haitian shit,
Yeah.
So to be honest, I was like, damn, the first time I actually got that emotion and feeling was actually from my dad.
Like the fear, like shit, he on the way.
He on the way.
And
you know what's crazy? The only time I would see him is when I'm on some fucked up, doing bad shit as a kid, and that's when he's on the way. And then as I was meditating, I was just like, damn, okay, that's probably where the first thought of me just getting anxious, of me just, getting that emotion. And then once I was able to, understand that through meditation, but not only just understand it, it took a while, but within just, thinking I'm gonna have a better dad, or, wishing that my dad was gonna be one way, but he was really another way. I realized I was just putting a lot of thoughts into my mind as a kid. Mm-hmm. And it kind of just messed me up. And a lot of times when I get anxious, it was really like, damn, I was really getting anxiety, or I was really panicking because, my pops.
Facts.
And
that's at least you know what I'm saying? At least you're not trying to find it,
For me to tell you that there's different ways to cope with that mental state. And I don't want you to look at it as a blessing and a curse. I kind of think it's a blessing all the way. You just got to learn how to be able to breathe sometimes and be in the moment. Be present with yourself, and also appreciate how far you came. Because not a lot of people are in your position. A lot of people were probably beside you. Like I said, I was in the studio with you 4 or 5, 3 years ago. Yeah. I'm not, making music no more, whatever, but you see people fall off. And I think it's more so you need to get a chance to appreciate yourself and be present with yourself and understand, like, damn, I came from a long way. Like, And it's crazy to see with this watch and the chain and all that shit. And it's like, damn, like,
Yeah.
I'm actually happy. I'm actually proud because it's hard to say that we came from Palm Beach or Florida
Facts.
or even making a name for ourselves. And I'm glad that you're giving our game to these rappers or you're giving our game to anybody who needs it.
Facts.
Not only to be a rapper, but, you know, for promo, to invest in themselves,
Facts.
things about life, which is very important. And you're
Facts.
honest. And I feel
Facts.
like that's definitely going to help you grow as a person.
Facts.
Because once you're honest with yourself, can't nobody tell you shit about you.
Big facts. Ain't nobody, niggas be putting on the front. Like, niggas, be yourself. Fuck. Know what I'm saying? Be yourself. Ain't no better feeling than being yourself.
And it's definitely a blessing because you probably wouldn't be able to travel. You probably wouldn't be able to do different things. You probably wouldn't be. I'm not gonna lie. You'll probably be really fucking tired because most people wouldn't be able to travel as much as you do right now. And to be honest, in the beginning, even if you wasn't traveling, doing all that stuff, I kind of want people to know you was still engineering your shit. You was still going to Teen Center and still doing a lot of your shit. You was still trying to have people do different things for you to put yourself out there.
Facts.
And not a lot of people, you know, take that much time into themselves.
Yeah, you right, bro. And it's hard, nigga. We just came from an event. Like, we running off like 2 hours of sleep. Like, we just got to the hotel and like tired, bro. Like,
What event you was at?
it was a party bus. I got this party bus that I work with a company and, you know, we throw parties and shit.
Is that a different income that you have? A different source of income?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So you have multiple streams of income besides your music.
For sure. Facts.
What is that like? Is that something you wanted to establish in the beginning or that came along because you needed different things?
It's just the people that I'm around. I don't hang around people my generation, my age group. My friends are niggas that own barbershops, niggas that's in the real estate.
So you soak up game from them,
sure,
from the OGs.
Yeah. I run a small business, do like home improvement. Like we work with these real estate agents, and like I got workers that come and place tile, that do walls, that paint. You know what I'm saying? I hire them and we working together. You know what I'm saying? I got people that own barbershops, so you know I'm in the business aspect. So I just met this person, you know, and I got this person that does bus, and we just work together. You know, it's just keep coming in, bro.
What made you want to have multiple streams of income though? Because a lot of times when people become artists, they're just like, I'm just gonna do music. You know, I'm just gonna put this out. Hopefully, I'll blow, or you know, I'll just perform at shows. What made you just want to put yourself out there? Was it the game that they was telling you?
That, but it's just like I have to pay for everything. So
who the fuck is gonna pay for it?
Yeah, I'm not with the working 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to get your bread, but I honestly don't like. I hate it working for people. Like I hate it working for somebody. Like
a lot of times, niggas just instead of getting a 9 to 5, they be selling a whole bunch of shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either, bro. You feel me? To each.
But what made you just say, I'm not going to do either of those things and still figure out a way? Because a lot of times people feel like they can't get a job, they can't trap, or they can't be a superstar. There's no money.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you, bro. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you. Some people just give up on themselves too easy.
You never give up on yourself.
They just take the easy route. Like, nigga, like, right now, if I'm being honest with you, I'm on like, it's probably too personal. I'm on like 7 months without having sex.
I'm like a good 4, 5.
I'm like 7 months, fam. 7 months in.
From a good 4, 5 months, I ain't gonna cap.
Like, you feel me? Niggas be worried about the wrong shit. Niggas go run up that bag. They made a whole bunch of money today. They go spend it on a bitch. They go spend it on some pussy. Like,
they don't even. It's crazy because I was having this conversation with somebody and I was telling them.
I don't get niggas, fam. Like, that shit wild.
I was telling them, like, before I could spend money on another female, I got to spend money on my mom.
Exactly.
In order for me to get you a purse or get you that, I got to be able to get my mom a purse. And if I can't do that, I'm not finna get it for you.
Man.
If my money's not like that, I'd rather not deal with you.
You know who deserve a purse? My shooter. She deserve a purse.
I think she gonna get a purse, you know.
She a hard worker, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
But it's hard to defer people or females. I wouldn't say it's hard. There's not a lot of females who's willing to actually be creative and work in different ways besides trying to sell themselves.
It's because you cute, you got a nice ass. I'm gonna get you a purse. Fuck no. Fuck out of here.
But that's what niggas be doing, though.
Niggas be simps. Niggas be capping, bro. You got me fucked up. I wouldn't even date a bitch that don't even.
So
have
you're
her
not
own
even
shit
dating
together.
right now. You're not
Hell
talking to
nah.
nobody.
Hell nah. Cause it's just like I wouldn't even date a girl that don't got her business together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You could work. I understand, but you gotta have some. Like, I'm not finna be on the road and all right. Oh, I'm about to go into work today. Like, no, you gotta have your own shit. Just like that girl. She's like, oh, I can't date a nigga with a 9 to 5. What's her name? B Simone, I think.
I think
She's,
so.
you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what
I
you're
know
saying.
exactly where she was coming from. Cause like, I'm gonna be up at 3 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, making plans. Like, yo, I need to fly out tomorrow.
But
Can't be
there's,
sleeping. Oh, I gotta wake up at 7 in the morning and go to work. Even if that is the case, you gotta be working on a side hustle. And I wouldn't mind investing into your shit. Cause a nigga like me, I soak up game from everything.
But you wasn't able to just invest in somebody's shit right now. It takes time, and
It takes time.
A lot of people don't realize to get to that point, you still gotta work. You still gotta be able
Facts.
to create different incomes. You
And when
still
you work
gotta
for
be
yourself,
creative.
you work even harder than working for somebody else.
That's definitely true, because I feel like I'm my hardest critic.
Facts. You work for somebody, you clock in 9, you get out at 5. When you working for yourself, you work
But
24 hours, bruh.
But I wouldn't. But I don't think having a job is bad though, because a lot of times you can learn from a job.
Facts.
You can obtain skills. You can.
But all right, let's just say
Sometimes you need people for jobs because you have that mindset of a CEO, but
Facts.
you're gonna need workers. Everybody can't be a boss. You can't have
Facts.
7 billion people on the earth and
I'm
6
talking
billion.
to the people that's killing themselves at that food job that you hate going to every day.
Pessimistic
And it's like,
people.
You know what I'm saying? You hate going there every day. You scared to do something else that could potentially make you money. You just not like that, but you know, as a work in progress, you gonna get there. But don't go to your job killing yourself, stressing yourself out, making you pick up that blunt because, oh shit, I'm about to go to work. Making you force yourself to do some shit when you don't gotta do that, bruh. Like,
Did you have a job at 16?
hell yeah.
Where'd you work at?
I worked at a different, bruh.
My first job was Wendy's.
I hated work. I hated working, bruh. My first job was I worked at Panera
You
Bread.
was
I worked at Panera Bread.
for how long? Probably like 2 weeks. I probably see you there 13
My
days.
nigga, I worked there for a minute. I was making bread. Even back then, I used to throw hotel parties. I used to get my paycheck, throw a hotel party, $25 at the door.
So even when you were, I'm not gonna lie, when I was young
That was a
and I
long
got
time
paid,
ago.
I kept spending my money. And it's
Nah,
crazy how
man.
somebody like that would just save up their money and just
Facts.
be able to try to always make something
Facts.
off of it.
Facts.
I feel like that's like a skill.
So,
I would
yeah. Oh, no, go ahead. My bad.
No, you're fine.
So yeah, I worked at Panera Bread, then I worked at Soul Villa, the shoe spot, nigga. They fuck, bruh. We doing business now. Like, you feel me? I used to work for them. Now we doing business. I got my merchandise in the store now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my whole table just for me at Soul Villa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to work there. Like, you feel me? Now we doing business on some boss shit.
And that's, how do you feel saying that now, not knowing all the stuff you had to go through in the past? Not knowing, damn.
Facts, and that
I got-
led me to here. Like, it's crazy because at the end of the day,
It's
it just-
amazing because I can't even say that now. I'm doing a couple of things, but I'm not to that level where I got my business here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing business here. And I don't know, you're like 21, 22, 20.
I just turned 21.
So to be able to say that at such a young age is really
Facts.
fucking amazing.
And it just paints a picture for me for the future. Like, I'm dealing with all this anxiety. I'm dealing with everything going on right now.
You don't
back
think
then-
it kind of boosts you also?
Of course, but I say that to say this, like, all that led me to doing business with them. So all this right now is gonna lead me in the future. Who knows what's gonna, you know what I'm saying? You get the picture.
No,
that
I'm with you.
painting?
Yeah.
So who knows where I'm gonna be 2 years from
And
now?
you
Like,
always got to be good to people. And that's what I was saying.
I'm great.
I never seen you as somebody who was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be working at this place and I'm just doing this and
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with nobody. And it's crazy. Think about a lot of people who worked at Soul Villa and not, who don't have the merch or who isn't at where you're at. And to be able to say that you have the stuff on your table and you're selling your clothes, that came from having a good relationship with them.
Facts.
That came with actually being.
I used to be a worker for them. Now they see me, yo, Dave, what's up, boss?
But-
That's what they calling me. They call me the boss.
But one thing people need to understand that it's more so about how you deal with people and how you come out to people, because a lot of times people don't give a fuck about your dreams, but if you constantly put in good like a good work,
energy.
good
Yeah.
energy,
Yeah.
good effort, and you're always on the grind of they have no reason to not
Exactly. Facts.
and
You get in what you put in this life, you know?
exactly.
To a point where it's just like, bro, if you
But you being able to form those relationships with those people is very important.
Facts.
You being on that level of, okay, yeah, I'm working, but then damn, I'm gonna come back, and then now
Facts.
we're able to talk on more. Just being able to have that relationship, because a lot of
Facts.
times people leave places and terminate their relationships,
Facts.
and
I can't do that. I'ma always let you have the upper hand on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to, all right, you take advantage if you want to, but
when
it's
you
like,
say
you feel me?
to let somebody have the upper hand on you,
You can
mean
have that. You can have that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you beef, you can have that. It's good vibes over here. I fuck with. God bless. You feel me? You can have that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put my energy into negativity, bro. You got that. You won. You feel me? In reality, who's winning though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the thing. A lot of times when you risk your life to do these bad energy things or reckless
it's not
stuff,
worth it, bro.
it's not. Especially not in the moment of just a heated argument, or somebody said this or somebody commented this.
Facts.
A lot of times people be beefing on the internet for no fucking
No
reason.
reason. Like, nigga, go.
Because
go
somebody
do
got
something
more
positive, bro.
because somebody got more money, somebody got
All y'all got more money than me. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. All y'all got more money than me. I'm broke.
you're not broke. You got a fucking Louis bag on the table.
Bro, fuck that. Hey, I'm broke, man. But yeah.
Damn, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I really can't say there's no. I would never try to put a ceiling on somebody like you, because I feel like 5 to 10 years from now, not even 10 years from now, 2 to 4 years from now, you could be a totally different person and
5
accomplish.
to 10 years from now, I'm about to tell you how my future. I'm about to give y'all a glimpse into my future. Right
Speak
quick.
it into existence.
I got you. So 5 years from now, nigga, I'm on billboards, top billboards. Nigga, I got the #1 album.
Okay.
500 weeks.
Okay.
#1 album.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm on the charts for 500 weeks. You feel me?
That's more than a year, my nigga.
More than a year, my nigga. So I got a big ass
50
spot.
bands a show.
More than that, man. 200 a show, man.
200 a show.
200 a show.
You buying your mama house?
My shit. If that's the case, my mom got 3 cribs already. Fuck
Huh?
that.
Okay.
My
Okay.
mom got 3 cribs already. I got this big ass house in Haiti. Bitch, bigger than the White House. The White House in Haiti. Matter of fact, you gotta build your parents a crib in Haiti, because this United States is fucked up. If y'all need to
definitely
escape real
feel
quick,
that.
y'all got a crib in Haiti.
But-
That's why these Haitians be building houses in Haiti. Just in case they need a quick escape right quick, they out, bitch.
Definitely
you see
right.
Trump, man. I don't know how this election might go. Trump might kick all the Haitians out, my yeah.
So you was all ready to get your mom a couple of cribs and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
hell yeah, bro. I'm ready, bro. Trying to do everything.
So what? So why do you feel like you can't settle down with somebody?
like a woman,
A partner.
cause
'Cause-
I've tried it, and
You don't think there's anybody on that level at this moment?
I'm not saying there's nobody on that level, but me, a person that I am, I love so hard. Like, I'm gonna love you before I love this work. Like, I found myself in a position where it's just like I was just not focused on my work, and I was just focusing on making you happy, making you pleased, like pleasing you, making you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I needed
I be
to
doing that sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Shit that I needed to do is just like, fuck. Shorty about to come. Let me just chill and wait till she, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost focus, completely focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not focused at all. Like,
So you want to get everything done before you try to even.
you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and even that, like, if you want to be my girl, like, you like me, I love my own time. Like, I love some me time. You know what I'm saying?
It's quality
And
time. You don't
know
get
what I'm
time
saying?
back.
And for me to fit somebody into that, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Fit you into my time. You gotta understand that
You got a lot of fucking things
I
going
got
on
a
in your
lot of
time.
fucking things going
It's
on.
only 24 hours in a day, but you're in 3 different
you
places.
gotta be a music critic yourself. Like, I don't want
You would want somebody
You know what I'm saying?
who actually appreciates your art.
Yo, help me make this song right quick. How can I? You know what I'm saying? You gotta love music, not just with me because we look good together. You gotta love music.
You want somebody who's musically inclined.
Exactly. You gotta love music, and you know, I don't care about all that cute shit. Like bitches be in my DMs trying to talk to me like I'm gonna fall for them. Like no, let me humble you right quick. I don't want you. You can't do shit for me.
You want somebody with glasses? Not to say females with glasses aren't.
I understand what you're saying. Like I want somebody that's on their shit. Like that got a good mindset that want to learn.
If you give a female 20, she gonna come back with 50. Not somebody who gonna go to
I
the
give
mall
her
and
20,
spend
you
it.
better come back with 200, man. Like you feel me? It's possible.
But you know, a lot of females, if you give them 20, they gonna spend all of it.
They gonna spend all of it and ask for more. Fuck out of here.
I need my hair done.
I feel like, bro, if you my girl, you making money, we making money, your bread, go get your head done. We have it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a multiplier.
You know what I'm saying? It's already a thing for you to get your hair done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I would spend top dollar. I'm not cheap on my girl, but your hair done, that's your priority. You know what I'm saying? Your hails and nails, that's your priority to do. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I cop you a whip. I cop you a crib. You know what I'm saying? But your hair and nails, that's for you to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't, like, you know, I understand the
You're not
gesture.
their dad. You can't take
You know
care
what
of
I'm
them.
saying? I understand the kind gesture, like, oh, do your nails, babe. You know what I'm saying? But we living like that. That's a part of your schedule already. Get your nails got to be on fleek already. Your hair got to be on fleek already. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's how it's supposed to be, but it's a double standard because a lot of females, they just be looking for all of, not every time, but a lot of females, they just be trying to use men for everything they have.
And me, I read right through it. I was blessed by God I read right through that shit.
Because you're a Libra. My mom's a Libra. She be reading me straight through.
You can't cap to me, bro. I read energy.
It's hard, but it's also hard to capture somebody like you who loves so much.
Exactly.
Who doesn't really come off in a way, I'm really transparent and this is me. This is my loving energy. This is not faking it. This is really, you know, this is how I am. This is how I...
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that's how things are supposed to be, but it's really... Not a lot of people are just that loving or even want to be that loving for somebody else because a lot of times people have trust issues.
Facts. Major trust issues.
What's the time on it? You got to clear soon?
Nah, yeah, I'm just getting some phone calls. Nah, but we good.
Man, let me know, you know. It's not a problem, you know.
Look, it's 333.
I'm glad. I mean, I'm actually glad to have you
because... I'm saying it's 333. That's an angel number letting me know that everything is going good. Like,
so you be focusing on numbers and shit.
I love numbers.
What's your favorite number?
444.
That was the name of your first project, right?
Exactly. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 444. Like earlier today, we went to Panera Bread. Today, like you see Panera Bread. Our total together was 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the price was $12.34. $12.34. And that's a key number to me because every time that happens, something good is happening.
Yeah, so this is some good
luck.
I'm
gonna give you some crazy shit. That 1, 2, 3, 4 started off when I was in New York, and I was at Rolling Loud, and I was marketing. I went to Rolling Loud by myself. I was 18 at the time. I got on the plane. I went to New York. I had a backpack. Nigga, I couldn't even get a suitcase. Like I had a backpack. I wasn't paying that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a backpack. I flooded 2,000 flyers. It was 5,000. I flooded 5,000 flyers into one bag. I didn't even have clothes, bro. I just went out there to market. And I was there for 3 days. You feel me?
Yeah, not a lot of people.
I went out there to market. I got out there passing out flyers everywhere. All these artists is passing by like, that's me. I'm looking at them like, damn, I'm gonna be one of these niggas one day. Like, oh shit, I can't even get in the event though. You feel me? Next thing you know, Sway Lee sees me like, oh shit, nigga, what's going on? He took my flyer. Boom, he came in with his entourage. And you know, them niggas, they face gate. Everybody know them. One of the niggas like, I don't even need this. He took the artist wristband off his hand and gave me that shit. That's a $400 wristband. Think about it.
Do you think it was because they seen your grind and effort that kind of...
That, and I just feel like I'm being guided, like somebody loves me somewhere. I'm being guided by this this power. I'm being guided.
You don't
like,
think that you deserve that though?
Of course I deserve it, but it's just like at the end of the day, it's just like, how does this world work? How do we, you know what I'm saying? How does this world actually work?
when you say that, it's funny because once you start, for me, I realized once you start doing things for yourself and you actually believe in yourself, whether you put limitations on yourself or whether you think you're crazy, the universe be working for you.
Exactly. How does the universe work? Who's running the universe? You know what I'm saying? God, but it's just like what happens to everybody when they die? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever took mushrooms?
Fuck no, I don't want to.
See, I've taken mushrooms, and when you take mushrooms, it gets you to that feeling where you feel like, I don't want to say this to get people offended, but it gives you like a feeling like that God experience. Time doesn't matter. It's really your conscious, and your conscious plays a big role in what you see, how you feel, and some of the energies that are really out there. And that's when some people actually start to see if the people around them are really for them, or if people actually love them or hate them, and just I don't know, like mushrooms, I'm not gonna say it has that answer, that's not what I'm saying, but just trying it gave me that experience of like, damn, like if I actually start doing this shit for myself, people are gonna be willing
to, yeah.
I wouldn't say willing to help me, but
they
not even help me.
They want to jump on it. They don't want to be in the beginning.
Because once you see somebody in that type of, I wouldn't say level, but in that mindset, all you can want to do is help them. All you want for them is to be great.
My advice to you is watch who you know how many people doubling back on me? Trying to join what I got going on when I tried to tell you this 3 years ago. Now you my dog. Remember nah, nigga, fuck out of here.
Isn't that one thing I always say though, fam? Is just like a lot of times when I'm putting all this work right now because yesterday I had 3 interviews this week, and but I didn't know who was going to cancel on me, but somebody canceled on me. And I'm just like, okay, to be honest, I just want to put myself to that point where you're not going to do that again. I want to be so great to the point where you're not going to cancel.
It makes you want to be on the show.
I want to have that presence and feeling, and I just want to how can I make myself better to make you guaranteed all the time? Like for sure, you coming. Like
don't even worry about that. And as time goes on, as you establish what you got going on, establish everything is just gonna fall into place, and you're not even gonna realize it. But more and more people are gonna be real and want to fuck with what you got going on.
But there be a lot of fake people, as to what you were saying, be saying those things and they don't come through. And but
that's where you gotta be the CEO, the boss,
and to be honest,
how to read through people.
To be honest, my circles,
simple conversations could get them to open up on what they really on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a mind fuck, like I manipulated you to speak what you really like. You know what I'm saying? Like I could ask you a question about this cup right here, and based off of your response, I could already tell what type of nigga you
That's what I be doing to people, though. That's what I be doing to people. But it's really, like I said, it's hard to get that team, and I'm glad to see you with one person now. Yeah. But it's hard for me to see somebody.
For the record, I just added somebody to the team. It's 3 of us now.
But it's actually hard for me to see somebody with success, and they got like 100 people around them. Yeah. And it's like, damn, 99 of them ain't doing nothing.
Real, bro.
They just spending your bread. They just...
Facts.
And for me, I'm not going to lie, I had to realize, like, because even with me starting this stuff, I put in 3 bands to all the same shit you were saying. Camera, video, equipment,
that's the least you're going to spend, bro.
And I know. And
to be honest,
And I had people telling me they finna edit my video, they finna do this, they finna do that. I'm doing everything. I'm the person that's doing it. And I'm not fun to be like, oh yeah, fuck them people out of that. Nah, I'm just more so next time or even not even next time, I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for myself. Yeah. If I gotta learn this for myself. But when I do formulate that team, I'm gonna know how to assess somebody already. I'm gonna know how I should be paying them. I'm gonna know how things should actually be running, because I know how to do it myself.
If you need people, I got legit people that I can put you in.
It's not even about just legit people. It's just having people you can trust.
Exactly. That's how I got you. I got people I can put you in line with.
You know, because a lot of it's really, it's hard to tell people, like, this is what I want to do, this is where I'm at, and then everybody like, yeah. And then
how life works, bro. If you out there, you marketing, I've gotten so many blessings. I want to get back. I cut myself short from a story I was telling earlier.
You can go back to it.
But now I'm gonna get back to after this. Like, yo, you never know what's out there for you. You could like this conversation I'm telling you right now. I'm like, yo, go market yourself today, right quick. Like, just go downtown, Delray. It's a lot of people out there. You don't never know. Somebody's out there looking for somebody that got an establishment like this, that has the studio spot, that lit studio spot, the $10,000 microphone, the fucking $100,000 camera, ready to have someone to put in position. You know what I'm saying? That has it just sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
the shit that you're looking for. They already got it. They just need you. You know what I'm saying? You out here looking for people to add to your team. Somebody looking for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. And that's also, that goes into what we're saying. When you start working for yourself, the universe will come in line and work for you.
Facts.
Whether you believe in God or
Facts.
whatever, just if you believe in yourself or in a higher power and work for yourself, you pray for it, then you go get it.
Facts. I feel like we're all gods ourselves. I feel like we be praying to ourselves.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So you're a god yourself. Like, you're a god. Like,
I feel that. That's also a belief of the 5%ers. Do you know who the 5%ers are?
no.
I'm gonna give you a brief background, but they're more so of a group who feel like we were all gods and kings, and
Facts.
that's where Charlemagne the God got his name from.
Facts.
Well, the God part, not Charlemagne, but
Got you.
just
God,
feeling
yeah.
like we're God, like having that, not even powers, but powers of to do whatever the fuck you want. Do you?
Facts.
Be yourself.
Facts.
Be powerful. Be strong. You're a king. You're a God.
Facts. Big facts.
And a lot of times people, like I said, be wasting it. They be doing.
They just-
And that's why I wanted, I'm glad you're on the podcast, because that's the message I wanted to spread. Is just like, yo, all of these people that come on here have these same emotions and feelings, trials and tribulations that they go through.
Facts.
And it's important for me to highlight that, because a lot of people don't take that initial first step.
Facts.
And now look at 5 years ago, if I was to tell you, yo, you finna have on, I don't even know what type of watch that is, so much diamonds on it, because the watch, the chain, the Louis bag, you traveling from here and there, you wouldn't fucking believe it. But you actually had to go up in class, write that little song, and it all started from there. And then you realize how creative you were, and you ran with it.
You know what's crazy? That was my first SoundCloud upload. It's still there, but I privated it. Like, I privated it. You know what I'm saying? I'll play it after this. Like, yo, like, it's the first song. So, like, these interviews that I be doing, I always mention that. That's how I that's how I started making music. And it's just like, I can back it up. Like, yo, that's my first song on the thing. Like,
did I have my songs on SoundCloud before you?
I don't know.
Cause I know around that time you was putting out music and stuff, and it's just like,
I don't know.
Cause I'm like, that's crazy. Like, just think about that.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's
like,
definitely crazy.
Bro, not a lot of people could really say that, yo, I'm out here traveling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And a lot of times people initially just give up on themselves. And I'm glad glad you didn't.
Nah, we ain't giving up on it. We still got places to be. I gotta be bigger than Drake, man. I ain't.
What are some tips for success that you have?
Number one is be yourself. Like, it's my main thing. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to actually tap in with your natural self. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they don't fuck with you, then why you don't have to fake to be around them. They not for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You faking yourself to be somebody else that they like could get you killed, bro.
Social media plays a big role into that. Them wanting to be, rappers or this or that.
Yeah, I'm talking about more so of the, like, not tapping into your weirdness. Like, oh, you're weird. Oh, they're not gonna find that cool. But, so I gotta put on this tough shell. Like,
but like
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like because when they do that and they express themselves, they get made fun of, and bullying is a lot more different than it is back then, because now it's on the internet. So a lot of times, if you're yourself, you're probably gonna have, which is probably not gonna happen, but you're gonna have people you think is gonna say this and say that and have you feel some type of way. But it's really important for you to just be yourself, because.
And for the people that's like that, I encourage you to pray and ask for God to send you the right people around your life. You know what I'm saying? That will embrace your weirdness. That'll like you for you.
Do you think religion brings structure to somebody's life and helps them?
Of course. It's an everyday thing. Some people, that's how they cope. You know what I'm saying? It's a hope. Like, you know, you're praying, and it's like it's like an anxiety, but when you're praying, you feel better. Everything is all right. You know what I'm saying?
Is that because believing in a higher being, there's nothing, it's kind of being fearless to what you believe in? And
Exactly. You walk with 100% confidence. I was about to say 1,000, but
it could be 1,000.
it could be 1,000.
1,000% confidence.
It ain't come out right. Yo, you walk around with 1,000% confidence. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just walk around like, all right, I know I'm protected. I got God with me. Bro, like, it was certain, nigga, you feel me? Like, I was walking in the streets of Miami. Some nigga like, yo, you not afraid to get robbed? You know what I'm saying? He straight up asked me that shit. I got my backpack on. I got my
That's what
chain
people
on.
be doing.
I got my ring. I had another ring on. Like, I'm iced out walking in the middle of the streets of Miami, and homie, like, you know what I'm saying? As I said, I can read people. His body language wanted to do it so bad. I seen the fire on him. He wanted to do it so bad. He licking his lips like he's anxious, like he want to do it so bad, and I'm just like, I'm straight, bro. I got God with me. Like, I'm looking at it. I'm marketing my music. I'm looking at him like, I'm straight, bro. I ain't even tripping. Like, in my head, I'm like, I'm straight. You can do all that. I'm looking at you. I'm straight, bro. Like,
Do you feel like you was protected in that moment?
hell yeah. And after that happened, I went on Twitter and I tweeted. I was like, if you go back, you'll see it. It says like, tonight I felt like I felt protected so much. It was 4 of them. And me,
So-
what I do is I market myself like, yo, what music y'all listen to? Check me out right quick. You know what I'm saying? That's how I build my fan base. My fan base grows every day. I meet at least 30 people every day, and that's 30 people that's on my music. You know what I'm saying? And homie wanted to do it so bad. Like, it's crazy. And he asked me, you not afraid to get robbed, bro? It's like, nah, bro, I got good energy. That was my response.
And what did he do in that moment? He just back away. He didn't.
He shut down. There's nothing he could have done. He couldn't do
I feel
nothing.
you, because, and that's why I try to tell people, if I'm honest and if
An
I'm
initial
truthful,
response 2 years ago, my initial response would have been like, what, you gonna rob me or something? Like, that would have been my initial response. And what that's doing, that's gassing his head up to do some, you know what I'm saying?
But why do you say 2 years ago? What made you change your mindset 2 years ago?
2 years ago, I
from
was on
you
some hot
acting
shit.
different?
I was
Was
on
that
some-
because you were young?
I was around the wrong crowd.
So you being more to yourself and
Facts.
just, you don't
Yeah.
really have
Facts.
to pop off or be hot.
Facts. That's why I said, like,
Energy
me-
be
me-
rubbing off on people though. If you're with a crowd, a
Exactly.
whole bunch of niggas, y'all doing reckless,
bro.
y'all fucking around,
If-
some shit bound to happen.
It's some shit that, you know, that I've gotten myself into that, you know, I shouldn't have even been around that, bro. Conversations, I shouldn't have even been around that. Things that happen, I shouldn't even been, like, I should have never been around that. And then I felt like I've paid my karma. I've paid my dues. Karma is real. I've paid my karma from all that shit. Now it's just straight pop. Like, ever
you-
since that, like,
But when you say pay your karma, do you feel like you had to pay that, or
Of
was it
course.
just a part of your life?
It's a part of my life.
Why would you say karma? Because there was nothing you could have possibly done being so young to actually.
understood, but it's like I could have, as I said, you never know what you're getting into, and it's just like I felt like I paid my karma. It's like a relapse. It's like a hope thing. Like, I used to do horrible things in the past. I paid my karma for that. Everything that's happening to me right now is not because of my past. I paid that already. You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
just, it's more of a
1000%.
relief. It's more of a relief. Like, oh shit, that's not because of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is behind me.
Does that come with the part of you also giving so much and just
course.
being naturally who you are, that
Of course.
good things are supposed to happen to
Good
you?
things are always gonna happen to
It
me,
kind
'cause
of
that's
pays
all
it ways.
yeah.
It kind of pays its way back, because when you
course.
give out good energy, nothing but good energy can come
Of
back.
course, yes. I've been giving out positive energy for the last couple years, and it's just been repaying me, bruh. Repaying me like
It's fucking exciting.
hell yeah. And you know what's crazy? The devil tries to send people in your way to fuck that up. Because at the end of the day, I'm going into a devil's game. This rap shit, I don't know how many satans are out there, bro. You know that shit. They influence you with girls. You know how many bitches be in my DM, bro? Like,
I feel you.
the bad ones, fam. The one we used to dream about in class.
That's
fam.
how it be. I know because one of my homeboys was rapping, and then out of nowhere flooded. flooded.
Come on, bro.
DMs flooded with vie femme. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut?
Yo, they bad. Like, you feel me? Like, bad. Like, bitches, bro. Like, tick things. And if you get caught up with it, that's the devil, bro. That's a smoke. How you call that? What's the word?
Like a smoke screen, a grenade thingy.
Smoke screen. Like, you
Like
know
a
what I'm
fog,
saying?
like a-
You know how like somebody explained that to me. Like,
I
they
know what you're talking about.
they act like they with you. They act like they like you. But once you chase them,
It's like a seduce. They're seducing you.
once you chase them, it reveals that was the plan to fuck your life up right there. It worked.
Oh, I see. I know what
You
you're
know
saying.
what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I see what you're saying.
You feel like, oh shit, I'm gonna bite that. I'm gonna catch that right quick. And once you actually grab it, they shake you like, bitch, you thought. You know what I'm saying? They act like they want you, but once you bite on it, they it's like they shook you, and now you're chasing them, and now you're not chasing what you really supposed to be chasing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. I feel you on that. And
It's a better way I could explain it, but that's what's coming out right now.
it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of. But it's really good that you can identify that though at
Facts.
such a young age and it's avoiding those
Facts.
mistakes. Because like I
Facts.
said, a lot of people don't. And I'm glad you're saying that because a lot of dudes just be getting 10, 8, 7 girls pregnant and then they're on child support for every single
Hell
one.
No.
And
Hell no. 7 months. 7 months without that shit. And maybe I gotta keep a Jimmy Mac on me, man. Even if it's been 7 months, I never know. I keep a pack in the bag. You feel me? So
yeah,
it's
I
like,
mean, doing with. Are you gonna walk around with security? Because with that
hell
type
yeah,
of
that's what I meant to say with the 5 years from now. We tapping back into that.
your story,
So 5 years from now, I'm 500 weeks in on the charts.
okay,
Reaching number one. I'm an A-list celeb.
Okay.
A-list. I'm spreading positivity. Everybody knows who the fuck XKJA is.
that's coming.
I can't leave the house without my security. I got big ass niggas walking around me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, shit. You ever seen Mayweather's security group?
Nah, I don't really be
Them
looking at.
niggas big. Like, shit, dog. I just met Mayweather too. That shit crazy.
How was that like?
Yo,
Was it
that shit was
What was
lit.
the energy like? Was it like?
It just taught me something.
What was that?
I was celebrating my birthday at the Fountain Blue, and it's a like fucking big ass hotel in Miami. That's where all the rappers go. That's where everybody go. I was celebrating my birthday. You know I'm a rapper and shit. You feel me?
Okay.
You feel me? So
Talk
I'm
your
just,
shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not up there yet, but to surround myself with that crowd, you know what I'm saying? To be around those people
In that room.
in that room, just in the hotel. Who I seen? I seen Hot Boy, Floyd Mayweather, Benjamin Kicks, Johnny Dango, OT Genesis. Nigga, all in one night.
Household names.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they're in their natural habitat. They chilling. That's where they chill at. That's where the artists chill at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just there. You know what I'm saying? Our room, like I'm chilling in the lobby. I'm waiting on my car. They was bringing the car. I'm sitting. You know me. I'm a marketer. I tell people, yo, check my music out. I just come in the lobby and sit down. I'm tapping in on my phone right quick.
Who's the first person you see when you sit down?
Hold on. Tell you. I'm tapping in on my phone. I'm scrolling, and then I sit next to this guy right here, and I sit next to this guy. It's like a chair, like no longer than, it's like I would say from this table and a little bit extra. It's just this one chair. There's a chair right here. There's a chair. It's like a couch. I sit in the middle. There's someone right here, and there's someone right there. I reach to my left. I'm like, yo, what type of music you listen to? Like, da 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 da. He's like, yo, I listen to this. I put them on right quick. We engage into conversations. We talking some more. We chilling, da da da. Out of nowhere, he's like, yo, I think the Mayweather crew is here. I just seen the TMT logo and his big ass security with a big ass gun. And then he just goes on and on. He's like, bro, their security is like the best in the world. Like them niggas ain't playing no games. I wouldn't fuck with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the nigga right next to me takes off his mask. He's like, yo, what you say about my security? You caught that?
Yeah. That was Floyd.
That was Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nigga, I was sitting next to the nigga for like 45 minutes.
You didn't even know.
45 minutes I was sitting next to this nigga. He had his hat on, mask on. It's like he was the richest nigga in the building. No simple guy. He had on a Guess shirt, like a Guess. Looked like a normal dude. You don't got to be the loudest nigga in the room, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? He the richest nigga
But
in the fucking building.
My thing is, I'm not gonna lie. For 45 minutes, how did you not like? You ain't want to just
but
look
it's
to
just
the side
fact
and.
that I was looking. He was just very well.
So you just thought it was just somebody that was just.
As I'm saying, I'm chilling. Like I had a long weekend. I'm just chilling, and it's just like I'm just waiting on the car. Like it's a lot of cars. It takes a while for them to fucking bring the cars. So it's just like I'm just chilling, like on my phone. You know, people calling me. I'm answering calls. Like da da da. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, sometimes I'll be on work mode, and sometimes I just be on some chill shit right quick. Like I'll sit here, but I'll tap into you later. Like you know what I'm saying? I see you, but like I'm gonna get to you later, and that's what happened. I was just sitting, and then like 45 minutes later, it's him.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I feel you. So
shit, wow, bro. And then like he heard my music. You know, it's a small couch, so I'm just like, oh shit, what's good, bro? Like check out my music, da da da. And then he's just like, I heard that shit from homie. You know how we so close? He's like, bro, I heard your shit dope, bro. Told me straight up, like your shit is fire.
how did that make you feel?
Amazing, bro.
Also,
Floyd Mayweather is a realist. He real. He gonna tell you, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? He like, as I said, I can read people. He say, yo, you dope, bro. Like, yo, you dope. Keep doing your thing, bro. And what added onto it, his crew came. You know, the car was pulling up. His crew came. They went upstairs. I'm still chilling, waiting for the car. He sends his big ass security guard downstairs by himself. Like, yo, Floyd wants your number. Like, on some real shit.
that's what happened.
That's what happened. His security guard came downstairs.
This happened last night.
Nah, on the 26th, not last night.
Oh, okay.
September 26th. That's my birthday. So like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. You got the same birthday as my mom.
September
That's
26th.
fucking crazy.
September 26th, that weekend. And it's just like 20 minutes later, he sent his security guard down like, yo, Floyd wants your number. And he just talked to me for like a good, I felt like he was my security. People are walking in like, I'm looking clean too. People are walking in like, oh shit, is that, they're looking at me like, that's my security. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So it just gave me a insight like, oh shit, that's how my life gonna be in a couple of years. Like,
But did that mess with you when the one time you choose to relax, you got Floyd on your side, you don't even realize it? The one time you're not marketing because you work so much, does that kind of fuck with you in a way
it
you
didn't
just...
fuck with me. It's just like had I approached him first and not him, he could have told me no.
1000%. But it's also, you don't feel like the universe was just pulling the cards for you. You're just like, okay.
As I said, I feel like I'm being guided by this person that loves me, that's continuing to bless me. As I said, it could have went south, bro. Homie could have like, nah, I don't want to hear it. It's the fact that he heard from the other guy's phone. You know what I'm saying? He played it on his phone. It was loud. Like everybody in the lobby could hear it. He was watching my video, the Live Forever shit. I could have went to him first, not talked to him. He would have been like, nah, I don't want to listen.
Yeah,
I'm chilling right now.
1000%.
Like, that's, you know how many people they get on it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Being that type of celebrity, some people watch you all the time. You probably don't want to hear that shit.
And like, nah, I'm straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, everything happens for a reason. The time it's supposed to happen, nigga, within that 45 minutes, 20 minutes ago, he could have read something that got him mad right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel different every second. So it happened right when it was supposed
Everything
to happen.
was aligned. It was all
It
perfect.
happened right when it was supposed to happen. And homie's just like, yo, Floyd doesn't give out his number, bro. So he sees something in you. You know what I'm saying? And that just made me, nigga, that week I grinded, bro. I booked a flight, nigga. I planned out some more flights, nigga. I'm working. I reached out to some publicists out in other cities. Like, it made me go harder because, like, bro, they looking, bro.
How could it not?
They looking, bro. Like, they looking, bro.
Fucking amazing experience.
You telling me I had to go through it. You telling
That
me
shit
that, bro?
crazy.
And
I can feel you getting so excited about it
Bro.
too, because just like
Shit
that's
was
like
lit.
damn near one of the most richest black men. Like
In the world.
yeah, that shit
Come
crazy.
on, man. And it's just like, it just taught me like homie was wearing some simple ass shit. Like not to throw him down, like it's a good thing. Like bro, you don't gotta be the loudest nigga.
I
in
don't
the room,
think
bro.
I don't think you're throwing him down at all. That his
Like,
nickname
yeah.
is Money, so
Exactly.
that speaks for itself.
Floyd Money Mayweather. that
bit-
shit crazy.
It speaks for
Like,
itself.
yeah, it's just like he was just on some simple shit. I think it was a Guess shirt, and you know he was just chilling. Soon as the security guard, he was doing his signature move. I don't know what's he was just like I seen him like you know what I'm saying. That was my first time seeing him, and it's just like he was just doing his signature moves. Like he's always on. Like that's how he is. He's just like he practicing his shit. Like that's him.
What was that energy like? Because I know his security is just all like.
You know what's crazy? His security guard didn't tell me shit.
What do you mean?
Like
To tell you to back up or like?
back up. People noticed like after we spoke, that's when he got up and he was doing his shit. Everybody's like, "Oh shit, that's Mayweather. That's Mayweather. That's Mayweather." And everybody's like trying to go up to him and they're like, "Nah." People recorded him. They're like, "Nah, nigga, I'm chilling with." They ain't tell me shit. It's
Well-
like it was meant. Like I'm an artist amongst him. Like I'm around my surround. Like
But how could he not respect your craft though? Because you're somebody
Exactly.
who's not
how
only.
could they not respect my energy? You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of times when people be sending artists to do marketing, they have people do marketing for them. You don't really see the person that's handing out flyers is actually the artist.
And I feel like
And even
When-
now with all this jewelry and stuff, it's crazy that you still do it because a lot
Yeah.
of and it's because you said you don't stay complacent.
Yeah.
But a lot of times people feel like they get to a certain point and they just say, "Fuck it, I can have somebody do this. I can have somebody do that."
That's the point where I'm at with my life right now. I just talked to an advisor, somebody that what do you call that?
Financial advisor.
No, the word is not clicking. A mentor. There you go. So yeah. One of my mentors is just telling me like, "Yo, you passed that level already. Now you need to get them to come to you." And it's just like, my response was
When they say get them to come to you, what does that mean?
like find a different route to make them fuck with you, like make them come to you naturally, like the internet or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I get what he's saying, but a year from now, I got things to fall back. These motherfuckers met me in real life, and I don't just hand you the flyer like, "All right, bye." Like, "Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing? How your day going, bro? I make music, bro. Check me out." Like, yo, you about to go to a party? Where that shit at? Like, I engage in a conversation with you. Like, yo, you fuck with me, bro.
You
Like,
wasn't scared of that fear of rejection?
I get rejected a lot. I don't care.
Are you
All
numb
right,
to it?
that's your loss. You just missed out on a blessing. You just missed out on a blessing. That's your loss.
A lot of times people are scared of rejection, and that's what have them, scared to actually do what they want to do because somebody
no.
tells them no.
Fuck no.
But one thing I always tell people, you're the only person that's stopping you.
Fuck no.
You're the only person that
How many
can put.
people I walked up to and how that led me, bro? So I met Uzi. Well, Uzi, that's another story that goes back to that Rolling Loud trip
What happened with that?
when he put when Sway Lee took, not Sway Lee, but his entourage, they took their wristband off my shit, out their shit, and gave it to me. I walked in. Now I'm amongst every artist.
Everybody.
I'm not amongst the crowd. You get what I'm saying? I'm not amongst the people that paid to see this show.
Were you backstage with all of them?
Stage, fam, with everyone. Name
Uzi,
somebody.
Sway
Name
Lee,
somebody.
Moneybag Yo,
No,
Rick Ross.
no. ASAP Rocky, Rihanna,
Okay. I mean, I don't really,
Juice WRLD. Before he died, I met Juice WRLD, fam. That's my favorite. Out of Drake and Juice WRLD, those are my favorite.
What was
artists.
that encounter like, being Juice WRLD? Was it like
Juice WRLD
a
was on
high
the
and
go.
by or?
Yeah, it was high and by. I gave him a flyer, and you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I felt the energy, like, he was on the go. I handed him a flyer, and he was just like, "Yeah, check me out." He's like, "All right, bro, I'm gonna check." All right, cool. And he was on the go, though. Like, he wasn't, he looked like he had to be somewhere. He did his show, and he took off. But Uzi, bro, like, I'm around all these fucking people, and it's just like I'm marketing Young Thug, Lil Migo, Baby, all these niggas, and it's just like, yo, nigga, I'm here. You feel me? And everybody that has an artist wristband or people like the people that are coming up, they're not doing what I'm doing. They chilling, like they just chilling They just chilling. Like niggas see me working. Like people see me working.
Like I said, when I see you, I could tell. Well, me just knowing you that you do 99% of your own shit. You're the one, and
Facts.
even behind your videos, you said that you're the producer.
Facts.
You're this. Not a lot of people are willing to do that.
The songs that you hear, I'm like, yo, put this filter on this shit right quick. Yo, drop the beat right here. Like, yo, make the beat silent right here and then bring it back here again. Yo, add this filter on it. Yo, make me sound like SpongeBob right quick. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it's not like, all right, it's gonna sound capping. If it don't sound right, take it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Are you the one that makes that decision when it's like, okay, it doesn't sound right, or you got?
yeah, I know how good music sounds like, bro. I personally don't think I have a bad song.
The one, the Living Forever.
That shit gonna be platinum one day.
I kept playing it, and it's crazy because I didn't realize that there was a melody to it in your voice, and I'm
That
like,
shit about to go platinum one day.
gotta speak it. I mean, I feel it. You got a night, 1,000%.
That shit gonna be platinum one day, my G.
I feel it. G dog.
Platinum. So yeah, it's just like I'm around all these people, and it's just like I got tired. You know, there's no seat, there's no sitting down like da da da. I seen this car. It's the artist cars or whatnot, like the limo services, the Suburbans, the Cadillacs, the limo services. That's how they get in there. They got drivers. So I was just chopping it up with this driver. You know what I'm saying? And he was just chilling outside taking a smoke break, and I just asked him, "Yo, I'm tired. Can I sit down real quick?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead." I sat on the hood of the car. I'm sitting on the hood of the car just chilling. We just talking, da da da. The window rolls down. And guess whose car it is?
Uzi.
Uzi.
So that was Sway Lee and Uzi at the same concert that you met?
I mean, it's Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
All the artists are there
But
together.
it's like separated in days.
No, it's the same day, the same night. Bro, you know how many people I met that night, bro? You know how many people I met that night? I met Lil Mosey. I met 50 Cent. Like, it was everyone that we look at on the internet on a daily. And here I am, this artist coming up around all these motherfuckers. Like, yo.
Did you feel like you was in that kid moment where it's like, damn, all these people that
I felt like I was in no kid moment. I'm like, yo, this is me. I'm one of these artists right now. Like, this is who I'm gonna be in a year right now. Like, this is who I'm finna be. Like, I feel at home right now. Like, I'm walking confident. Like, bitch, I'm supposed to be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, but nigga, I'm supposed to be here. You get what I'm saying?
You got to speak into existence, though, and I don't see why it's not working. A lot of that shit
Facts.
works out for you.
Facts.
That shit. I
Like,
mean,
literally, I wouldn't expect a homie take off his wristband. Now I went from being outside the gate to going inside the artist section. You know what
and
I'm
all
saying?
it took was just you marketing.
All it took was me marketing.
It took you going there. A lot of
took me
people,
going there. I
a lot
took
of
a
people,
flight,
like I
yeah.
said, not even taking that first step. And you probably
I
paid.
took a flight. I ain't even had $300 in my pocket. I bought a flight ticket. I bought the Airbnb where I was staying at.
That was it.
Bruh, the place that I was staying at wasn't even that good.
It's not like where you be staying at now.
I was staying in Hoboken, New Jersey, and I got a private room. She was like $20 a day.
What?
Cheap shit, nigga. I was on a budget. I wanted to leave, bro. Like Florida, like I wanted to experience something. That was my first time traveling.
What did you gain from that moment, like of traveling?
Everything, bro. I met Sway Lee. Now,
that confidence and just knowing you're kind of in the right paths of just.
Of course. And before that event, before meeting Sway Lee, all these people, I was on that gangster route. Like, I was on some gangster shit. And then I met Sway Lee. Sway Lee, you know, he warned me. Like, he showed, like, I seen him. You know,
But
I was
Sway Lee's
places-
more of an artist than of a rapper.
Exactly. And that's what made me come up with the Live Forever, come up with the Me and You, come up with one of those records. Like, I'm versatile with it now. Rather than me just rapping about street shit around that crowd that I was in. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that also comes into learning about yourself and just being you, being comfortable with being you and the type of stuff you like.
Facts.
And not giving a fuck if a couple of people say, nah, I don't fuck with it.
Facts.
But you know there's a majority out there, a fan base out there that's gonna gravitate towards it.
Facts. And it's just like more of, I got invited like backstage at a Sway Lee concert, and it's just like, yo, I felt how I felt to be a rock star, bro. Like
That energy.
like dancing, just like
You
know
soak
what
it
I'm
all up,
saying?
though.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like honestly,
It's like another high.
It's another high. It's like another view of thing. You know what I'm saying?
It just made you want it more too. You was like,
It makes me like, yo, like I'm chilling. Like I feel the energy. You hear all these people just screaming the song that you know, and they're out there, and you're back there singing it. You know what I'm saying?
and it's like you're basically performing.
Basically performing. Like I touched the stage, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll touch the stage. Like I'm
The only fucking step you got is just to perform at that stage.
Exactly. I feel, bro.
You're already amongst those people.
Yo,
you already.
fam, it ain't for everybody either. That shit is scary.
Well, when you say it's not for everybody, do you mean the performance? Do you mean rapping?
Performing. You can be a rapper. You can rap in your car, nigga.
Yeah,
You can rap in your car, make these videos, rapping in your car. You know them snippets. People be. You can do that shit all day.
Niggas be freestyling outside the car with the radio.
With the radio on. I'm in my feeling. Niggas be, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Not to, you know what I'm saying? But to perform, that's a whole different ball game. You gotta have nuts to do that shit.
It's an art. It's like
No matter what your confidence level is, yo, performing, it gotta be in you, bro. Like you gotta.
because if you suck, you're gonna get a lot of boos. You're gonna
It's
feel
not even
that.
about that. It's not even sucking. It's just the fear of performing in front of fucking thousands of people. Think about it. You're like, yo, this person is expecting me to be at my best right now.
Yeah, all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta go out there with, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could perform in front of 100,000 people. I ain't gonna lie. I might forget the whole song.
Now think about an artist's anxiety level when they're about to do that. That's not no normal shit, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And
It's not normal.
it's like a high, because if you're able to generate a good positive vibe, everybody, even if you don't know the lyrics, they gonna sing your lyrics for
Exactly.
you, and then it's fun of everybody.
Exactly.
It's like a church too, a church choir. That's one thing
Facts.
Kanye was saying. Performing with all those people, and you hear those hymns and that sound, and you hear everybody singing your vocals. It just, you feel that vibe and energy. It's like
Facts. Yes.
100,000 people screaming, "I don't wanna die."
Bitch, I'm ready, bitch. Hey, bitch, we can do that shit tomorrow. I'ma do it. Like, I adapt quickly, bro. Every show that I have, you can even ask my photographer. She be scared for me. She's like, yo, you sure you good? You sure you good?
How
I be
often
like,
do you
nigga, I'm
perform?
ready. I perform.
Well, I know because of
COVID,
quarantine,
it's been slowing down.
but when
it's
things were
slowly
picking up,
I just performed last night, and I got a performance. I got 2 performances on the 31st for Halloween.
oh, okay,
It's
so
picking
you already
back
in the
up.
bag.
Oh, yeah, we in there, bro.
I mean, that shows you hot. Because if you wasn't, you would have dried out during COVID.
Exactly. Come on, man.
You would have dried up like a raisin, dirt.
Like a raisin, nigga, like dirt, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I got a couple shows coming up. I'm going to New York. I got an interview in New York.
So even while you're doing all these shows, you haven't let go of the hustling of
Fuck
marketing and putting
no.
yourself out there.
Fuck no.
I think you kind of like putting yourself out there though,
Yeah, I love that shit.
because I don't know.
I love
for me,
meeting new people, bro.
for me, it would be fucking hard to be like, hey, yeah, I do this, and come check. I don't know,
I
because
love meeting. I'm a people's person. I'm a people's person. Like, yeah, I'm a fucking people person, bro. I like spreading energy. Like, a conversation with me will brighten you up just a little bit. If you feeling low, a conversation with me, a change real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You're very optimistic.
Very, very, very optimistic.
It's a good fucking blessing to have.
Oh no, it's a blessing, bro. Trust me. It's a blessing. As I said, everything it's a balance, bro. It's always cons and there's always pros. So it's just like, that I do have my days, but
Everybody have their days.
exactly. But above all of it, it's just I'm lit, bro. I'm happy to be where I'm at. I'm aspiring to get more. So I'm still trying to get to the top. I'm not complacent, but I'm happy.
Do you get butterflies when you perform?
Hell no.
So all of that.
That's what I was just saying. Like, my shooter, she's like, bro, you sure you can do this? Like, are you all right? Are you all right? I'm like, bro, I'm good. She's like, you sure you lying? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Let's do
He be
this
lying.
shit. She'll tell you,
It's like
I'll do this
that's
shit.
probably
Like,
why you don't smoke or drink, because that type of energy, well, to even get there and to
Yeah.
have that type of energy is a whole different thing. To be able to
I feel
absorb
like
that.
I'm already naturally high, bro. I'm already high, bro. I'm high right now. I ain't smoking, but I'm high, bro. Like I'm high off life. Like the shit you do like the things you think of when you smoke, I'm already thinking it, homie. Like I'm already high, bro.
I feel you. It's just
Yeah.
just being on a whole nother level. And that's
Crazy
what
level,
helps
bro.
you be creative, and you're
Facts.
also smart with putting
Facts.
business,
Facts.
and that's what's important. Even having that work ethic.
Facts.
I don't know. Maybe if you didn't work at Pandora, if you probably didn't work at Pandora or Sovilla, you probably wouldn't be able to want to put yourself out there, or want to even.
I don't know.
So you think you was probably?
Panera, I don't know. Panera
I
just
said
giving
Pandora,
me a
yeah,
check.
Panera.
Panera was just giving me a check. I don't know. Who knows?
But I feel
Everything in life happened for a reason, you know? I could have just been wasting time at Panera. Because sometimes people and things are put into your life to waste time. Not in a bad way, but to distract your mind on things. Like you have something to do rather than you just sitting at the home just thinking about, fuck, I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Time went on, bro. That was like 4 years ago. Look at where I'm at
But
now.
you didn't waste none of your time though.
Never. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people just be sleeping and worrying and wake
Facts.
up worrying.
Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So I was supposed to be sitting in this chair 4 years ago, but on the way to me being in this chair, I had to work at Panera for a couple of months.
It's the process.
I had to work at this job for a couple of months. I had to do this for a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm here.
Yeah, 1,000%.
You get what I'm saying?
It's the process though, and
the process,
and
exactly.
you learn to appreciate it after you go through all of that, because you already know you're probably never going to be there again. And if you are,
Facts.
you know how to handle all of that.
Facts.
You know how to be a boss. You know how to
Facts.
get from certain situations.
Niggas be living life like they got a second chance at this shit.
Yeah, and one thing, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing that's been putting me on my ass lately, not putting me on my ass, but just getting me focused, is I tell myself, God, if I got 10 years to live, because I'm 20,
Yeah.
so 10 years from now I'm gonna be 30. If I die at 30, all I got is 10 years of being healthy, doing what I can do. I'm gonna make the most of it. Every single day I try to do something different, try to learn, try to read, try to do something. All I'm asking is 10 years.
Facts.
And at the end of the 10 years, I'm not saying I know I'm gonna be alive, but God bless. But it's just, okay, me appreciating that time and value, because a lot of people, they think, okay, in 2 years I can't do this, 3 years I can't do this, 4 years.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta build yourself up. You gotta learn.
Facts.
You gotta learn from mistakes. Sometimes you could be
Facts.
going through life. You could be in a relationship that'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
It's not just you chasing your dream. A lot of people need to understand life is real. Life be
is real.
happening.
Hell yeah, life be happening for real. Life hits you when you don't expect it. But I'm always ready for anything, bro.
Yeah, always ready.
Optimistic, bro. When you're optimistic, you ready for anything.
You gotta stay optimistic.
Feel me? Niggas like me, we finna live forever, bro. Like, we don't wanna die.
That spirit doesn't die though.
We gonna live forever, bro.
The spirit doesn't die.
Yeah, bro. My nigga, you not finna die at 30. You finna live forever.
I'm not saying I'm finna die at
I'm just
30.
saying, you finna live forever. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna live forever, bro.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming
Yeah.
on. You can shout out your Instagram and everything, yo.
Y'all follow me, XKJA. It's 4 letters. Y'all can't get it wrong. XKJA. Said that for the slow.
And where are you performing at in these next couple of places?
I'm gonna post the flyers on my page, so
Send me the link and I'm
I got
finna.
you.
And then
I got the pop up, the Miami pop up, and the what?
So-
The KOD King of Diamonds Billionaire Brunch, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's a couple.
all right. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. XKJ, my dog.
SKJA.
You already know how we do it. Paul Jacobs, empowerment.